Hello guys, I'm back with another video, and today we're going to talk about the top 5 money-making methods in Hypixel Skyblock that you don't need to spend millions or hundreds of millions of coins on setups for, that you can just do basically straight out of the gate as soon as you start a new profile. So, the first money-making method, as you can see we're in the Mushroom Desert, is sand mining. This is one of the best and fastest money-making methods because all you need is a golden shovel, and I have rancher's boots, but really you just need boots that give you some extra speed. So I just have a golden shovel, and you can just run around here. Breaking sand. And as you can see, I already got a piece of enchanted sand, which is 1.5k at the bazaar. So we are going to be testing how much money we can make in 1 hour by doing 15 minutes of this and then multiplying it by 4. Alright, see y'all in 15 minutes. So, as you can see, it has been 15 minutes, and we got about 2 stacks of enchanted sand and a little bit extra. So, if we do /bazaar and click to sell all this, that's 194k. We'll round up to 200. Let me sell this too. So, we got about 197k off of that, and that's like 15 minutes. So, if you want to multiply by 4, that's about 800,000 coins per hour. And the only thing you need is a golden shovel and some boots. I would say this is probably one of my this was one of my favorite money making methods when I make a new profile, because it's quick and easy to get a ton of sand. So first of all, it gets you a ton of mining XP, which is like the other bonus of this method. And you get a ton of money, and it is really cheap. I really like it. So I guess it's time to move on to the next money making method. So for this next money-making method, we're going to be back in the Rift, where I have already made a video on this method, but we are just going to be going over it real quick because that video did not get a lot of views, so I just don't want it to go, like, unnoticed. So, basically, we are going to start up at the tower. We're going to jump down right here. Just going to walk over here. And you do need to have, like, a little bit of playtime in the Rift, but it doesn't cost any coins to set up. So you just walk over here. You have to go to the Black Lagoon. Just walk through here. You will want at least 15 minutes of time, like, before you like, try to do this method, because you need 15 minutes at least to harvest one of these. So you just walk into the West Village. And many of you probably already know this, but so you have to walk back here. You have to go to the Dread Farm area, which is where they have the, I believe it's 3 different, like, plants. There's the caducus or whatever, and the berberis, and then there's the mushroom one. So what we're going to be doing, we're going to be harvesting the berberis. So it's this little thing. It's all these little sticks, but you have to find this one special one, and then you hit it. Oh, I need my wand. Here it is. So you have to hit it, and then you walk over here, you hit the other one, and you just keep hitting the one that the particles strive to, yada yada yada. Then you can go into your collections, go to your Rift collections, then go to the Wilted Berberis. And the 4th is the Berberis Fuel Injector. As you can see, it sells for 1.5 mil on the bazaar. And it's really easy to get. You just have to get, like, I believe it was like 330 something Berberis, Wilted Berberis added up. And it takes about 14 minutes to harvest it. As I said, I already made another video on this, so if you want to go check that out, the videos on my channel. So just go look at that for a more in-depth guide on this video. But it makes about 10 mil per hour, and right now is my favorite money-making method because I don't like spending money on setups. So, yep. So for the next money-making method, we are here in the bazaar, as you can see, and there's probably a lot of videos on this, but I just can't emphasize how important and goated this money-making method is. Literally, it's so easy. All you have to do is come up here. You find a item that you know people want, like a booster cookie. Like, those move so much. Create a buy order, 6.9 mil. Then create a sell order for 7.04, which is 140k profit on each booster cookie. And yeah, that's a high-priced item, but we can go to some lower-priced item like, I don't know, obsidian. Everybody wants obsidian for crafting. That is not a good... See, like, right here. 7 coin difference on the buy order and the sell offer. Which means that they will sell quick because they're a high trafficking item. But it's not really worth your time Like, if I create a buy order for 64 and then go right here, that's 217.1k. Then if I go to create a sell order, it's probably going to be like 220. It's really not that good. You could go to, I don't know, what's the sand looking like? It does vary, by the way. Like sand, here's a good one. Create a buy order. Let's buy a stack of sand. So we put a sell order in. Here, we'll drop this. We don't need this. So just to show you that doesn't matter. So 95.32. So if we come over here, it does take a bit to sell. I will say that about this method. It does take, like, it varies depending on item to item. It really just depends, like, what time you're doing and, like, what the bazaar market is looking like then. So we'll just wait for this to be here. It might take a little bit, but I'll come back to you and let you know when I've created, like, a sell offer, and I can show you how much profit you can make off of these. So we are back at the bazaar. I just claimed my 64 enchanted sand. So we're going to click on this. We're going to create our sell offer. Best offer minus 0.1. This is the one you should be doing all the time, by the way. This makes your stuff sell super quick, and you lose, like, 1 coin. So we're just going to put it in for 116k. So we sold it for, or we bought it for, like, 92, I believe, and we are now selling it for 116, so that's about a 25k profit on 1 stack. And you can put in an offer for, like, 8 stacks. I just don't want to because I have other things to put my money towards. So you can flip stuff like this. This is just one that I found. You will probably find better ones than this. I was just trying to find a quick one to make for the video. So we'll just wait for this to sell, and then we will see. Oh, it just got outdated. Oh, wait, no. That's my buy order. I put in 2 buy orders because it was taking forever. So we just gotta wait for that to sell, and while we wait for that to sell, I'm going to move on to the next money-making method and then come back to you guys when that sells to show you this money-making method. So that money-making method marks the end of the money-making methods where you don't need to have a lot of money to begin the setup, or like the method with. And we're going to have 2 more methods. The first one is lowballing. This is probably the most, one of, if not the most common money-making method on all of Skyblock, because you can do it if you have 100 million coins. You can do it if you have 2 billion coins, 6 billion coins, 500 million coins. It literally doesn't matter. As long as you have more than about 30 mil, you can do this money-making method. And it's super simple. Basically, all you need to do is just type in the chat. You'll say, I'm lowballing with however many coins you have. I would suggest at least 50 mil, but 30 mil is probably like the minimum. And you can say like 5 mil plus items. So people will come to your island with these items that they're willing to sell for like 2 to 6 mil under AH price because they don't want to wait for their stuff to sell in the auction house. So you can snipe these items for super cheap, and then you just go back onto the AH and sell them to people on the auction house, and you can make a decent profit. I've made anywhere from 2 mil an hour to 30 mil an hour. There was one time a guy sold me a 70 mil Shadow Fury for like 50 mil, and then tons of other items. It really just depends on the date and the time. So, like, you need to hope that people come to your island with super expensive items and sell it to you for a low price. But this is by far one of the most popular methods, so you just know that you will have some competition. But it really doesn't take that long to get customers, and it's one of the most, like, set money-making methods. You have to make sure you have an auction house browser, or you have a booster cookie buff to do /AH so that you don't get scammed and someone sells you an item for way more than it's worth. So, yep. So, for this next money-making method, we are going to be in the graveyard, but this actually applies to anywhere that there is slayers. So, for this method, what we're going to do is we're going to be talking about, well, I just lagged. We're going to be talking about slayer carries. So, basically, what you want to do for that is you just want to go in chat, say, like, I don't know, carrying T4 revs for however many coins. So you'll say, I don't know the best amount for right now, but I would assume it's around like 200k. So you'll just get like 200k. You'll just carry someone's T4 Slayer, and or you'll just carry their boss. And you preferably, it really doesn't matter what your setup is, because most of the time you want to have a good sword. Bottom line, you want to have a good sword because you want to be able to kill the boss before it aggroes on you, because basically what the person that you're carrying is going to do is they're just going to tank for you while you do damage on the boss. So they're gonna spawn the boss, and you just sit there and kill their their boss in like a couple hits, preferably like 10 to 15 hits. So you want to have a good sword. So I have the Shadow Fury that does like 100k crit on the Rev Slayer T4 boss, and so I can like 15 shot it. But there's definitely people with better setups, so you can get like around 200 to 400k per Slayer, and on good days you can make about 5 mil per hour. But it really just depends on the lobby you're in and who needs carries in that lobby. So I just want to thank everybody who watched this video, and if you enjoyed it, I would really love it if you would just like and subscribe. And I'm just trying to help grow my channel and reach the YouTube rank in Hypixel so I can be recognized in lobbies. So really, please, if you enjoyed this video and it helped you in any way, please like and subscribe. And I'm going to be coming out with more videos like this, talking about tips and tricks and money-making methods and guides on Hypixel Skyblock for new players and for mid-game and late-game players. So, if you enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and thank you. See you later.